Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to jump in and do a read for you, and this is going to be for the month of March, what the universe wants you to know, all right? This is going to be it can relate to your love life, it can relate to your work life, it could relate just your life overall, all right? So do keep that in mind. It's a general read. If you want a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. But let's jump into this. I'm going to pull some cards for you first before we jump into the main spread. We're going to see what wants to come up specifically for you and get into some of that nitty gritty, okay? So this is going to get you, kind of take a quick temperature check in terms of where you're at right now. So let's take a look at what that is for you. Where is Aries right now? Give me just a little bit of an idea where Aries is at right now before we jump into the main elaborate spread for Aries, okay? Which is about like 10, quite a few cards that we're going to be pulling on there, okay? That's not even counting clarifiers. So what does Aries need to know most in terms of March 2021? What is it that they need to be aware of most, or what's happening? What do we have here? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to say anything until I get the rest of the cards coming through here. Okay, we've got 3. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck do we have here? Free yourself. This is about getting rid of any sort of, sorry guys, I just kicked I've got cable management underneath the desk here and I kicked it and it kind of affected everything here. But anyways, this is about freeing yourself. This is about breaking free, of any sort of burdens, negative stress, or any negativity that might be holding you back a little bit, okay? So that's at the bottom of the deck, and that's the underlying energy that affects quite a few, areas. So this is about, really ridding of that and springing forward, right? And this really makes a beautiful time for that. So, especially in the month of March here. So here's what I get. This is really beautiful. Man, what I'm getting here is 1 in a million special love. Now, I really feel that, that you perhaps have found someone or someone sees you that way, okay? And that's what's coming. It can go both ways in terms of the energy. You're going to know where you're at, but that's exactly what's happening. But it's actually once in a million, right? And so that's really the kind of the feeling that I get, because what happens is that there's a new opportunity. It looks like, guys, I gotta tell you, it looks like there could be some sort of love offer and that is coming your way. And this could be, it's just opening up the door for you. The next card that I get is incoming abundance. I mean, to start your read off with once in a million, love offer, and abundance, I mean, drop the card, right? I mean, this is amazing. This is it. You're getting something a lot more reliable, something a little, quite a bit more structured than before. You're going to get a foundation to build something on. Finally. Okay, so for some of you that are looking for that, this is what's coming through here. There is an opportunity. So there is a door to romance. It's kind of, I think that once you kind of rid and kind of free yourself of what the burdens that have been holding you back, then, you have that fresh energy, and it's so attractive on you, Aries, right now too. So it's a beautiful place to be, all right? I am going to pull another card that's going to help assure that you kind of get to this point. Obviously, we've gotten a really good head start here, but let's take a look at one question that you really need to ponder a little bit further and a little bit deeper in the month of March. And what do we have here? How can I deepen my trust right now? Okay, how can I deepen my trust right now? Now, it could have been in the past, you could have situations to which that were kind of led you to a little bit of maybe not a little bit of caution, right, and not so trusting. But I really feel here that you're letting go of the wheel, and you're really learning and understanding how to trust yourself, right? And that's listening to your intuition. And a lot of you, it's by being here too. So I want to thank you, in terms of you listening to your intuition, the intuitive side of you, right? That's what it's all about. So that's really key. So, when you fully trust yourself, you could actually deepen the trust in others. And I think that is one thing that we fail to recognize. Sometimes we want to be guarded or untrustworthy. Or kind of we feel that others are untrustworthy, but it's maybe because if we turn that around, it's maybe because we might not trust ourselves in some way, okay? And you don't want to attract those that are that way, so you want to eliminate that from your vibration, right? So what this talks about, trust really creates safety, and And when we feel safe, I gotta tell you, at least at this point for your Aries, you're gonna be unstoppable, okay? And especially with that fire and passionate energy behind you, I really feel that that's the case. So that's what I'm getting here. So let go and trust, find your center, in the midst of some of the chaos. And so you can be certain with yourself, and then of course that you can even further deepen your trust in others. All right, so that's what I'm getting here. So keep that in mind. It's about freeing yourself of any negativity. It's like be gone, right? So I'm going to put this aside, and what we're going to do is focus on your main spread, and let's jump into that. Okay, so where are you at right now? Let's take a look at where you're at right now, and then your potential challenges. Okay, we got one card that came out. Nice, your challenge and opportunity. So this is going to be your current situation right now. We've got the Tower. Okay, so something came down. Now this could be the ridding of the negativity, the ending of a situation, person, place, or thing, whatever's brought you to my channel. But, this is all about something that was unexpectable. It was what do I want to say? It was unstoppable and unexpected. How about that? Okay. But that's what I feel. And the Tower card is representing that. Now, the beauty of this is because something had to be broken down so it can be built upright, right? And, when we get this, incoming abundance, this talks about reliability, structure, foundation, right? So this is what, needed to happen so the abundance could coming in. So this is happening totally for you, all right? And here's what is crossing that: the opportunity or it's the opportunity or the potential or the challenge, I should say. So the potential is that you then get the Ace of Cups, overwhelming emotion, right? Overfilling emotion. This is, compassion. This is intimacy, and an opportunity for that. Could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy, okay? So this is the challenge is that you're not to let that Tower, kind of happen and let it work, let it come down and kind of go with that flow. But I think you're doing that because when I get the card, it's kind of opening up the door to romance, and you might have some incoming, the abundance that's coming your way might be coming through an email, might be coming through some sort of text, maybe a phone call, or whatever it is of the sort. But that's what I feel that's kind of coming through here. So there is an opportunity, it brings forth an opportunity of emotional fulfillment, of intimacy and compassion, that type of thing, okay? Let's take a look at, from the deck here, what you need to focus on right now. What is it that you need to focus on right now? It's the wrong card for the deck. I don't know why that's in there. Let's take a look. Okay, so what is most important for you to focus on right now, Aries, okay? What does Aries need to know most in terms of March 2021? This is it. Why is this sticking out here? Ooh, I'm going to pull some cards and clarifying on this a little bit too. So we got the Seven of Swords, and what else did we get? The Five of Swords, and one more. The Three of Swords. Whoa. Guys, what you need to focus on right now is letting go of the deception and the conflict and the emotional kind of heartbreak, okay? So if this had to do with a past situation, again, person, place, or thing, what it wants you to do is to learn what are the lessons that you've learned from this. What did you learn most about you? You probably learned, for many of you, is how much that you are one in a million, okay? Your value. This could be a value thing that's coming into play. But this is about, really, some of you maybe thought, I should have trusted my own self. I should have followed my own instinct on this, whatever that was. But there is another opportunity coming your way, but it's just so you've learned your lesson, right? To make sure you've learned your lesson. So I'm going to pull a different card on this, but this is all sword energy, which is all air, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you might be taking that energy on, or, it is, which is what I kind of feel, that maybe there was some sort of deception and conflict and emotional heartbreak in a situation, okay? I am going to pull a card here just to kind of see what else wants to come through here, and just take a look at what it is you need to focus on right now. It's to ridding of this, but what is it? The daily habit of self-care and making healthy choices. Now, this is not just in your personal life, but it's also with inside you, you know, subconsciously making better decisions, okay? Which could be about, you know, developing better choices for yourself now moving forward. Because I think that, you know, you want to focus on the lesson that has been learned from this, right? Because you know, they're all saying the same thing almost 3 areas in a row. Okay, siren for a reason. Okay, big point to take into consideration, that your daily habits are important and your self-care is important. Okay, and that's what wants to come into play here. Anything that's going to help you in terms of developing these daily habits, and it's to get rid of, you know, maybe some sort of looping that's been happening in terms of what you say to yourself internally, or the people that you you know, because you're going to attract those type of people based on how you feel, right? You know, internally. And so if we develop daily habits for success, you know, success routines, what kind of success routines can I put into play that will I can invest in myself, you know, that'll bring me self-care and better ways of thinking, moving, believing, and then manifesting and realizing, right? So that is going to be very, very key. So some of you, it's getting more rest, okay? All right, some of you, it's that. But that's what's definitely coming through. Anything that you need to surrender. What comes out here is to surrender the need to always be right, okay? This is about, you know, giving others a little bit of room to hear them out, you know, as much, you know, as much as you can, because what this is saying is that if you yield and you're not so rigid in your way, that you're going to see relationships blossom much better, right? You're going to see conflicts improve, you know, move from conflict to just, you know, a conversation, right? And then perhaps compromise. So that is really key, okay? So for some of you, this is it, and that is very much key. And really look at the origin of that. If you need help with that, hence be on the read up here or in my description box, all right? So that is going to be very key. So I want you to kind of hone in on that for some of you there, okay? Let's take a look at your most recent past for Aries. Let's take a look at your most recent past. I just kind of want to see what wants to come out, where you were springboarding off to, you know, from as we go into March here, okay? Let's take a look at what that is for you, okay? Let's take a look at what that is. Let's take a look. Here we go. Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knights are all about motion. Now, this is about energy. This is about passion, lust, and adventure. So this could have been you, you know, kind of that you're now kind of moving in that direction. Now, you could have been dealing perhaps with another fire sign, but I feel that really for you, it's about, you know, moving forward in passion right now. It's about you moving forward. You know, you could have another sign. It doesn't have to be your sign. Yeah, it could be the Knight of Swords. Here we go with an air sign again. All right, I just pulled it to see what it was come up. It could be that it was, I kind of see two people here, right? The Knight of Swords and then the Knight of Wands. The passionate one, which I really think is you taking on this energy, and then the other one, which is the Knight of Swords. And that is a little bit more opinionated and hasty, right? So this could have been, in terms of a relationship or a situation, could have been dealing with an air sign for some of you, okay? Or someone carrying on at that type of energy, moving very fast when they do come forth, okay? And then out, right? And they don't always have to be like that, but in this situation, that is what I'm feeling with this Knight of Swords, okay? That is what is coming through. This kind of coming through very, very fast, and kind of almost where you can't think, and you kind of are moved by a decision of someone else, but this is saying, nope, you know, I'm going to kind of step back a little bit, even though I've got a lot of passion for you here. It looks like that's in the recent past. Let's take a look at your strengths. What is your strengths for the month of March that you need to be aware of, okay? That's your recent past, all right? So let's take a look. Here we go. This wants to come out. Ooh, there could have been a tug of war in this, right? You see two people kind of pulling the rope from either end there. So this is one energy. So it's your energy. It's the Five of Wands. There could have been some sort of conflict or tension, right? Within a situation. But this is actually saying it's your strength. So, whoa. Okay, guys, hold on a second. Let me grab them real quick. Hold on. Let's take a look at what this is. I'll look at these. Okay, let's take a look. What do we have here? So we've got something that, this is interesting. So This is about someone walking away and then, focusing on stability and then moving forward, balancing things out. So the Eight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So what I get here, that this is all about, kind of like some sort of change needed to take place here. Okay. There is some sort of movement was made in the situation or in the relationship. Something was happening where a person kind of walked away. Okay. Some things were hidden. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And then I get the Four of Pentacles. All right. So the Four of Pentacles talks to me that this is all about an opportunity for security, stability. And this is about focusing. Someone had to walk away to focus on their stability. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Okay. So it's about focusing on the security, but not so much that it over, that you're thinking too much of that. But this is saying you've got you needed to kind of get that, someone that needed to get that security here. So you were that other person, but because it's in your strength here, I think that you had to walk away from something to get your foundation of security, and not only in your root chakra, but also within your heart and just within your life. Okay. And primarily work life. And then I see you moving forward with the Chariot, which is a major kind of card, Cancer energy. And this is being very, very powerful, protected, and all about moving forward, right? All about moving forward and also taking action. So, you might see this even a lot more around June or July. It's Cancer card here. But the Chariot is about protection. It is about emotions, but it is also about success. So something happens with this push and pull that for whatever, if the other person walked away or you did, it was a blessing to the situation. I gotta tell you, it was a blessing. Because what happened is that it allowed you both to kind of get your security, to focus on your security, to be able to charge forward on a better foundation. And remember, we talked about at the beginning on how important it was for you to have that special foundation here. That abundance, for that to come in, you have to have a solid foundation, right? So it was all about, getting a better structure, a foundation, something that's more reliable, okay? Person, place, or thing, but it needed to do that so you could move forward. What is in your near future? Okay, let's take a look at what's in your near future for you, Aries. Let's take a look. Interesting, very interesting. Guys, drop a like and note your comments below. I'd love to know and see what that is for you here, okay? I definitely appreciate it. So let's take a look in your near future, what that is. Ten of Cups, right? So it's like you had to create a solid foundation that you knew was necessary for anything to be built on. Work, life, or love, okay? It's very, very key. In the near future, I get the Ten of Cups. This is absolute emotional fulfillment, okay? This is about happiness. This is about, really being in alignment in terms of your emotions. So this could be a coming together, two people coming together. Sometimes it could be starting a family. It could be a new, whatever opportunity it is, it's making you feel really good, okay? Anything more on this Ten of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. So this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. It could be that you've reached that point of success, okay, Aries, that you feel that now that you are, really that down-to-earth, motherly type of energy that I see coming through here. And, being an authority and just not jumping, from one place to another based upon your passion, like in the recent past. You're now thinking a little clearer, a little bit more grounded now, okay? And I think that maybe perhaps this surrendering the need to be right and hearing people out has brought you some other insights as well. And it's helping you maneuver really, really good here. I do want to find out, let's take a look at what your suggested approach is. What's your suggested approach? Oh my gosh, guys, cards are flying all over the place, all right? All over, okay? What is this here? Let me find it here. Let's take a look. Okay, I got it. All right, what is it? What do we have here? Okay, so we have got, wow. So in terms of your suggested approach, this is about going within. We've got the Hermit card, okay? So the Hermit card just talks to me that this is about, it's Virgo type energy, and it's about using your strength and shining the light on your path. But the interesting thing is that you're shining the light, kind of, you're going from the inside out, okay? So there's a little fuzzy here. You're going from the inside out. And it's almost like you're attracting new opportunities. And the next card that I got from that is the Two of Pentacles, right? And this is about a balance, kind of adjusting to something, being flexible, right? So you're being flexible to the new way of kind of doing things. So it could be that perhaps some of you got into a relationship or in a situation that you're kind of adapting to. And I think that people are coming to you. This is about they're noticing your value. Look at that diamond within his chest there. Remember I talked about kind of like that, at the very beginning that you're 1 in a million here, right? So it could be carrying on that energy and really adapting to the new situation at hand that has you moving forward, in your strength, right? And that chariot energy and focusing on your security. And the Two of Pentacles is just all about, having that balance and adaptability and being able to kind of move forward with it. So be flexible in terms of this relationship or situation. Focus on your strength. Keep the light on and move forward as you move forward. But it also talks about being kind of analytical in thought as well, okay? So it could be that you're kind of in your mind, but you're balancing things out. And it could be, again, to change some sort of mindset or how you go about in terms of your love life, work life, or whatever there. Now, I do want to find out what you need to know most. What is it that Aries needs to know most in the month of March 2021? What does Aries need to know most, okay? That flipped over. What is it? 2 flipped over. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we get Justice and the Empress card, 2 major arcanas, guys. This is what you need to know, that you are just full of beauty. You are she's all about that feminine, beautiful feminine energy, and she attracts others to her. I mean, nature's attracted to her. She's so beautiful. And I think that you're at this beautiful state right now, Aries, and whether you realize it or not, okay? It's kind of like, because this card also indicates others coming to you. You're 1 in a million. You're a diamond in the rough. And I think that what's happening right now is now what you need to know is that you're blooming into this. Because of this growth, you're really blooming into this. And you're seeing the bigger picture of things as the Empress. And things are being a lot more balanced. This is the Justice, right? So this is all about, just moving in that direction and just... it's beautiful. It's also Libra energy. So it could be dealing with the Libra. Things are going to be balanced, but you don't have to do anything. This is all about you standing in who you are, in your beauty, in your feminine energy. And that's what's coming into play here. There's that femininity is so key, and you're blooming. Okay. So that's what I see coming through here. Okay. I do want to figure out, what is your hopes and fears? What is your hopes and fears? What is that for you here? What is that? Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning and a brand new path, right? So the Ace of Pentacles is what it is that you're manifesting, what it is, that you're focusing on that prosperity. You are on the path, okay? You are on the path. You had this opportunity here, okay? So I want you to keep your eye on the prize, okay? Whatever that pentacle is for you, okay, person, place, or thing, whatever it is, you have got an open path and an opportunity. And when you see it, you've got to take a little bit of, you have to take some action, because it's a potential that requires you and the universe, all right? In terms of moving forward, but you're going to see it, okay? And what is your best way, best thing that you could do in terms of making sure you see this opportunity in terms of your hope? What is that? What do we have here? Yeah, balance the chaos. Deal with your emotions, master your energy, and also master your vibration, okay? And that's going to be key, okay? And that's what's really going to make you stand out, like a pink flamingo, okay? This flamingo's not pink, but, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely there. So that's what you need to do. What is in your possible outcome for the month of March 2021 for Aries? What does that look like, okay, in terms of these messages? What's most important, okay? What needs to come through here for Aries? What's most important in terms of, oh gosh, the whole half deck, guys. We're not going to take all those. So give me at least a couple cards for Aries in terms of their outcome, okay? Month of March. What do we have there? Ooh, that's good. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull one more card. Here it is. It's sticking out for us. Ooh, this is good, guys. This is good. You've got a lot to look forward to. Bottom of the deck, don't give up. Nine of Wands, continue to persevere. Carry that fire energy with you and use that to your advantage, okay? It's in your DNA, all right? All right, so I love that. So here's the beauty of this. So we gotcha. This is you kind of taking on that Queen of Swords energy, and this is about getting rid of those unwanted thoughts, unreliable partners, right? This is all about, developing a strong foundation, for yourself, just as your strength, in your strength, that's so you can charge forward, okay? And then walking away with that, which is not, serving you in terms of your emotions, right? But this is clear reasoning and thinking. She is very, very a visionary. She is a lot of exuberance, and she's a quick thinker and so perceptive. So I think that's what you're doing right now. And then we guess what we get? The Sun card. Look at there's two people together holding hands and walking off. It's like, and the sun is shining bright behind them. So it's kind of a blessing of the universe is that you have actually reached where you want to be reached. And it's all by cutting something, out. Again, person, place, or thing. And then you get the best card, coming through here, right? Talk about starting with the Tower and ending with the Sun. I mean, come on. This couldn't come even through. You saw the sun probably had something to do with it to get you more towards the light. So the universe, kind of did this so you could actually come in, step into your beauty and light. Now, this could be with someone else, with you, by yourself or with someone else, but you're going to be in a lot of joy, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, okay. All right, guys, I hope this resonated with you. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and note your comments below. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.